Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession is about to begin. Would you please stand up?
Please be seated, everybody. I wish you could see what I see from here. It is impressive. Good afternoon, students, family and friends, staff and special guests. Welcome to the Trinity College Foundation Studies February Main Valedictory Ceremony. Yes. My name is Alison Hemsley and I'm the Associate Dean of Student Services at the Pathways School, Trinity College, University of Melbourne. Before we begin this formal ceremony, I have the privilege of acknowledging the Wurundjeri people, who are the custodians of this land. I offer respect to the elders, both past and present, of the Kulin Nation, and extend that respect to any Indigenous Australians who may be present here today. I'm excited to tell you that today we are live streaming this valedictory ceremony to over 24 countries. So I extend a big hello and welcome to all of those family and friends who are watching from afar. I hope they have and enjoy the proceedings. Today, we gather to celebrate and mark the achievements and successes of over 750 students. You have all completed your Trinity College Foundation Studies course, and I hear from many of you that through this journey you have learnt more about yourselves and others than you ever could have imagined. Each one of you has a unique story about how you came to Trinity, what sacrifices you and your family made to get you here, and how you eventually jumped on that plane and committed. Each one of you has a unique story of the challenges you have faced and overcome while you've been here, the character strengths you have developed, and the positive, life-changing relationships you have made with your teachers, classmates, and the locals. And finally, each one of you has a unique story to keep writing and sharing with others. Your future story of how you continue to develop as a person within community. The story of how and what you contribute to in this world. Your story is important, meaningful, and is valued. Oh, and have fun writing it. I wish to congratulate you all on this graduation today. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to our guest speaker, Professor Richard James. Professor Richard James is the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Deputy Provost, academic and undergraduate, at the University, right here, of Melbourne. He is also the co-director of the Melbourne Centre for the Study of Higher Education. He holds a chair in the field of higher education and is a researcher and commentator on higher education policy in Australia. Professor James has wide-ranging research interests in higher education that centre on the quality of the student experience. His research program spans access and equity, the transition to university, student finances, student engagement, quality assurance, and academic standards. He has published widely on the effects of social class, on higher education aspirations and participation. Could you all please welcome Professor Richard James.
Thank you, Alison. Graduates, your families and staff of Trinity College and the Foundation Studies program. I too acknowledge the traditional owners, the Wurundjeri people, and I pay my respects to all First Nations people. Welcome to this wonderful Wilson Hall. It is indeed a grand sight from standing up here, as Alison said. It's a privilege to address you this afternoon. I congratulate all of you on your achievement. This is a moment of significant achievement that marks an important milestone in your educational journey. And I hope you will go on to study in one of Australia's fine universities, including, of course, the very fine University of Melbourne. I would like to thank in particular your families who have provided you with this opportunity and who may well have made significant sacrifices for you to be here today. Let me say you are very privileged young people. I don't mean that you're necessarily financially privileged or that you're from a social elite. I mean that you are now already educationally privileged. This is a very important gift that's been given to you. You've had the opportunity to study at one of Australia's best preparatory programs, if not the best one. And I warmly thank the Trinity teachers who have taught you so well. I do hope you're able to build on the base that the Trinity program has provided for you. As Alison mentioned, for some years I've had a personal research interest in the student experience of higher education and the transition to university. I've been trying to understand the factors that are associated with successful outcomes for young people who go to university. I'd like to share a little of this with you. But first, let me begin with a worrying fact. Across Australia, across Australian universities, about 1 in 6 students drop out during the first year of higher education. Fortunately, that number is only about 1 in 20 at the University of Melbourne. Nonetheless, we know that the first year of university is clearly an uncertain and challenging time. So my question to you is, how can you make the most of university and achieve good outcomes? Well, we do know something about the students who are most likely to succeed in higher education and at university. Let me tell you a little of this through 4 points. Many of these will be obvious to you. Firstly, the students who develop strong personal friendships and peer networks do well. We know this for sure. Friendships are both academically and socially beneficial, and you would know this from your own schooling experiences. So my advice to you is get connected, build friendships, don't be isolated. This is easy advice to offer, and I realise it's sometimes hard to achieve. But you must actively ensure that you are not socially isolated on campus. For students who drop out, often will say that they felt lonely or even invisible on campus. My second point is closely related to the first one. Students who see university life as more than the classroom and studying tend to do well. These are the students who engage with university life. They join clubs and societies, they participate in sport and recreation, they volunteer in communities, they get involved in student politics and activism, and so on. These co-curriculum or extracurricular activities are important. They're fun, they give you balance in your life, and you learn many, many skills. In some ways, this is what going to university is all about. It can be, and should be, the best time of your lives. So again, my advice to you is be a joiner. Make a contribution to university life. Spend time on campus. Don't race off home soon after your last class has finished. Thirdly, and most obviously, successful students are typically quite well organised. I realise this is a very obvious observation, but the students who have a clear sense of purpose, who attend classes, who manage their personal study time carefully, who prepare well in advance for assignments and exams, and who take time out and rest when they're fatigued and tired, are those who are most likely to do well. And finally, my fourth point, seek help when you need it. Don't be scared to do so. Studying inevitably brings anxieties and pressures. At times, all of us can feel overwhelmed. And we know for certain that life is increasingly stressful for young people. Please monitor your personal well-being and seek out help from the support services that universities offer. There are experts who can help you. So I've offered you some general advice that does come from the research into what we know about student success. It might sound obvious to you in many ways, but I do hope that it's helpful to you. To summarise, number 1, build friendships. Number 2, be engaged with university life and make a contribution. Number 3, take an organised and planned approach to your study. And number 4, don't be afraid to call out for help. I would like to finish my address by reflecting briefly on the importance of international students and international education to Australia. Unfortunately, from my point of view, there are some Australians who do not understand the contribution made by international students to Australian life and culture. International students are so very important to the City of Melbourne and to the University of Melbourne, I must say. You help us make our campuses a vibrant, dynamic and multicultural place to be. You help make Melbourne the city a multicultural city, an education city. On our campuses, you enrich our classrooms and campus life. So you are very, very welcome, and we thank you for the contribution that you make to Australian education. Let me again congratulate you and wish you all the very best for your next step. I hope that you will do well in your future careers and lives, and at some point you will look back with fondness and gratitude for the part that the Foundation Studies program at Trinity College played in your success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor James. What I would like you to do is I'd just like you to have a look around at the person next to you or the person behind you. What I'm asking you to do is to savour this experience where you are right now. This is something that you can be proud of and can reflect on and think about as you are older, about that positive experience in Wilson Hall at the University of Melbourne. This is a really special event. Look at your friends around you, look at your family. Everybody is here. This is a really special day. We're going to commence the certificate presentations now, and I would like to call forward Mr. Des Minton, Danny Fay, Dr. Chen Tang, and Ms. Jia Yi Xiao. Thank you.
It's not working. So we can do share. So we just move in and out. Now, before we begin the presentation of certificates, we ask that guests withhold their applause until all students have been presented with their certificate. Thank you. Now we begin with Chen Honglin,
Safira Kirana Awithia,
Pure Sophia Vetti,
Ahmad Shaheen Ahmad Kabir,
Pure Konviso,
Kaif Asan,
Hui Li Shin Timothy,
I Singru,
Shahid Jasim Muhammad Jasim Idabel,
Shakila Alivan,
Aliyah Sarah Amil Hamza,
An Lu Ying,
Ang Shao Swan Nicholas,
Ko Rachel Federica,
A Chan An,
Bai Shen Fan,
Bai Xin Yue,
Bai Xue Tian,
Bai Ji Swan,
Bao Ya Ting,
Chao Yuan,
Cao Xiao Rui,
Chan Yi Ling,
Cao Yu Si,
Chan Chen Ming,
Chan King In,
Chan Ying Jie,
Chang Si Rui,
Chen Yue,
Chen Fei Yu,
Chen Hong Hao,
Chen Jensen Ronan Linson,
Chen Ming Rui,
Chen Mo Shu,
Chen Ming Jing,
Chen Nuo,
Chen Nuo Ye,
Chen Qi Feng,
Chen Ruo Chen,
Chen Shu Yun,
Chen Wen Li,
Chen Wei Jian,
Chen Xin Wei,
Chen Si,
Chen Ya Wen,
Chen Yu Ying,
Chen Yi Zhe,
Chen Zhuo Wen,
Chen Jiao,
Chen Congling,
Adeline Cheng,
陈家路、
Chun Pauline,
陈文、
Chin Chen Hui,
秦 Beatrix 严腾、
Charles Sriwatini,
邱 Sahasvichni、
Joseph Christian,
邱 Ray、
Chui Jian,
崔方哥、
David,
戴思琪、
Them Maudi,
邓一佳、
Du Tui Tung,
邓玉君、
Dong Su Chun,
都地报案、
Tuang Bang Put,
多帮案、
Kong Ven,
多库坎、
Ifyon Hui Chi,
Viola Edias、
Phan Hao Ran,
A few more、
Phan Chu Han,
方云豪、
Gao Hai Tong,
邓丁瑜、
Gao Zhijie,
高志源、
Go Zhiyan,
Marcella Giovanni、
Clara Denisha Gonzali,
Elian Eugenio Gomez Jordan、
Guan Chen Wei,
辜凌轩、
Guan Xue,
Dhananjaya Abedira Gunarani、
Daniel Owen Gunawan,
郭方说、
Finny Otia Hotono,
韩宁亚歪、
He Jiangxiong,
韩卢、
He Ji Jian,
何超一、
Ho Denis Xiaoman,
何可、
Hao Xiaochen,
何泽全、
Thạch An,
Thomas Pratama Himawan、
Hoa Meng Wei,
霍伟达、
Wang Guanqiu,
黄启安、
Huang Ke,
胡仁伟、
Huan Jilan,
华杰、
Huang Jian,
华宁、
Yun Sun So,
黄静怡、
Shen Heng,
黄乐成、
Vincentia Janice,
黄麒麟、
Jiang Hao,
黄泽南、
Jiang Wenqi,
黄子良、
Jing Tian,
黄子阳、
Jing Ziyi,
殷殷乔楚、
Kang Hao Han,
Nur Hasina binti Ismail、
Samyutha Katala Parambil Prasad,
姬佳妮、
Kin Sandipui,
江灿、
Ku Ryan Chen Hong,
金雪婷、
Jonathan Jody Kois Nadi,
Nur Jatla binti Kamaru Bihari、
Celine Alicia Kuniawan,
Kamya Karimifa、
Alfredo Jason Kusuma,
Khao Miak Niang、
Lai Yi Singh,
Ku Ming Shon、
Lan Mei Jiao,
Kho Wen Ting,
Lao Chun Ho,
Kong Wei Jing,
Lee Hao Ran,
Alberto Jonas Kusuma,
Lee Ying,
Caroline Kusuma,
Leong Chi Hao,
Lai Wei An,
Lee Dan Yen,
Lam Cheng Sheng,
Lee Guan Nan,
Lang Yu Ying,
Lee Hao Wen,
Le Nguyen Ngoc Chau,
Lee Jia Chen,
Lee Catherine Jia Jing,
Lee Xiao Yu,
Lee Wen Sun,
Lee Xin Yi,
Lei Ting,
Lee Yi Jin,
Lee Cheng Hao,
Lee Ying Pei,
Lee Dong Run,
Lee Zhan Tao Ye,
Lee Han Yi,
Liang Wenming,
Lee He Ming,
Liang Ji Kang,
Lee Kun Sing,
Liao Yuqing,
Lee Wan Zhen,
Liu Huizhen,
Lee Xing Ling,
Lim Brendan V. Lien,
Lee Yi,
Endrick Anthony Lim,
Lee Yi Ling,
Lim Yi Zi Max,
Lee Ying Wen,
Lin Amanda Jin Ying,
Lee Yu Ling,
Lin Si,
Lee Yu Xing,
so Endrick Anthony Lim,
Liang Hao Chen,
Lim Yu Si Max,
Liang Zhiheng,
Lin Amanda Jin Ying,
Liao Junzhe,
Lin Si,
Jason Jonathan Lai,
Lin Zi Teng,
Liu Kelvin Jun Yi,
Liu Han Shu,
Lim De Long,
Liu Jia Yi,
Lim Yi Fei,
Liu Li Guan,
Lim Zhu Yang,
Liu Manqi,
Lin Junran,
Liu Nuoya,
Lin Chu Si,
Liu Xiao,
Lin Yuzana Ko.
That concludes the presentation for the first half of certificates.
Not yet.
What happened to your name? You continue. I finished.
Yeah, so,
You continue. I finished.
okay. So I keep going. Liu Hengjing, Liu Jiazheng, Liu Lu, Liu Wenxi, Liu Xingyan, Liu Yuhui, Liu Yuxi, Liu Zhening, Long Yanxi.
Sorry, I got a shorter queue here. That concludes the presentation for the first half of certificates. Now we ask you to join us in congratulating this group of students.
Okay, I have a sense that people want to shout and cheer and clap really loudly for that first phase of students. So let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Woo! Terrific. Excellent. I am excited to now be introducing you to our student valedictory speaker. for today. His name is Honglin Chen, but prefers to be named Kevin. Kevin aspires to learn biomedicine at university and to become a doctor in the future, helping people using his best capabilities. Kevin's dream as a doctor is simple. He wants to put smiles on people's faces and to show them how to think positively. Kevin is excited about the future with all the breakthroughs in medicine and biotechnology and hopes he can contribute to the field. Everybody, please welcome Kevin to the stage.
Thank you. It is such an honor to deliver the valedictory speech to 2018 graduating class of February Main Trinity College. First, I would like to say a warm welcome and thank you to all the distinguished guests, Professor Richard James, Pathway School Associate Deans, teachers, members of the staff, parents, and students who could make it here today. When I was asked to be the valedictorian, I immediately said yes. Then I went to look up what valedictory meant, which, frankly speaking, would have been a lot easier if I hadn't decided to throw my dictionary away right after the whole exam. As it turns out, valedictory means saying farewell. Now, like Jean-Paul Sartre, for those of you who did existentialism in the final essay, I felt a sudden sense of nausea. Well, not because that I suddenly realized that humans were born without a purpose, but the realization that I'm actually leaving Trinity College. Being here for almost 1.5 years, just when I have come to know Gateway as my second home, just when I have started to understand, and this is very important, that we can get as many free coffees as we want from the dining hall. I'm graduating. I'm saying farewell to Trinity. I'm moving on. Now, it would be hard to convince myself about a year ago when I just arrived and felt lonely and homesick that on the day that I'm actually leaving Trinity College, I would miss it so much. That I would miss the common area where people are actually studying from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. That I would miss the auditorium where the Wi-Fi constantly disconnects conveniently when we need to do the attendance quizzes. That I would miss Jonathan's note-taking skills. Maureen's million-dollar questions. Brendan's okie dokie. And of course, Yolanta's screen slides for Othello. But above all, I would miss the students, you guys, who breathe life into this place and into my life. Without all your marvelous talents, Trinity would be an empty shell, beautiful but empty. It is because of you guys that I don't want to say goodbye. Now, to me, college doesn't just mean going to school, going to lectures, skipping lectures. It also means hanging out with friends, performing drama, going to Central Australia together. You want to know the secret ingredients of my great experience in Trinity College? Well, meeting new people, engaging in different events, challenging myself to do what I feel least confident of. Truly, I've learned a lot from things outside classrooms. Creative Writing Club, allowing me to explore in the wonderland of literature without ever be thinking about, in this essay, I will argue that. Shakespeare Experience, providing me with brand new perspectives to both literature and drama. The house parties, meeting new people, engaging in meaningful conversations, finding my inner peace through spirituality after a week's busy study. And of course, the community choir, which turned me from a complete hopeless singer into a slightly hopeless singer. Well, my experience is great now. Things haven't always been like this. When I first entered Trinity College, I was completely lost. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what to expect. And I was really worried that I would say or do something wrong. I mean, what if I couldn't make any friends? What if I didn't know my passion? What if I'm simply just not good enough? It is when we start asking these questions that we drag ourselves to the bottom of our confidence. I don't know about other exams, but I went to see a lot of drama performances. And simply judging from that, I want everyone here to know that you are good enough, that you are fantastic individuals. And don't just take my word for it, just remember that we have all made it through the 3-day horror of EAP, Hoi, and literature exams. We're sitting here in the valedictory. How great is that? Now, I was watching last year's valedictory video, and it was mentioned that our journey in life is like J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. Perhaps our story ends for now, but there will always be a brand new chapter waiting for us. There may be disappointments in life, like when Hermione ended up with Ron instead of Harry Potter. I mean, that's just crazy. But there will also be so many more adventures and good things in life waiting for us to discover. And just like the stories in the book, our life is full of surprises. So I guess my point here today is follow your heart, chase your dreams, dream big, and don't ever, ever be afraid of making new decisions. University will be hard and challenging. It is crazy to think that it will be easier than Trinity College. But it will also be full of fun and excitement. Fear not challenges. Just be yourself, and you'll be all right. Don't listen to what others have to say about you. You are the master of your own book. Now, like all speeches, I will finish off in an extremely cliche way with a quote to make my whole speech sound more authentic. So when you're lost or don't know what to do in the future, in university or in life, just remember these wise words from Shakespeare and you'll be fine. Haters are gonna hate, 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 hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off. That was actually Taylor Swift. But hey, she's got a point there. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, Kevin. That was absolutely fantastic. I feel as though I want to shake. I really do. How about we all stand up and shake? You probably need a little bit of a bit of movement. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Come on. And let's shake. Come on. Let's shake for Kevin. Shake for Valedictory Ceremony 2018. Terrific. Thank you very much. Please be seated. We are going to commence the second phase of certificate presentations, and I would like to invite to the stage Mr. David Bunyan, Chen Tang once again, and Ms. Jia Xiao.
Once again, before we begin the presentation of the certificates, we ask that guests withhold their applause until all students have been presented with their certificate. Thank you. We begin with Louis Megan G. Singh,
Revon Nathan Anthony Lawrence Daniel.
Lu Louisa,
Lo Si Ying.
Lu Mei Chuan,
Lu Mei Heng.
Luo Wen Yi,
Luo Renhua.
Liu Jing Swan,
Long Nok Bao.
Ma Shi Kun,
Ma Rui Wen.
Mao Jing Jie,
Ma Yu Xing.
Mao Zhong Lei,
Mao Yu Ping.
Men Shu Chiao,
Ma La Ang.
Ming Jia Chen,
Meng Yue.
Misha Zara Mohammed Rozan,
Matthew Hanson Melendra.
Mu Lin,
Ming Jia Cheng.
Maria Gabriela Kumalanitias Muwatu,
Mo Rong Chuan.
Na Chen,
Mu Yen Ting.
Nei Wun Lek,
Nanning Miak Nguyen.
Shamin Hui Fen,
Naoki Nimoto.
Sith Junjie,
Eng Kifi.
Nguyen Le Ang Tu,
Nguyen Hoang Duong.
Nguyen Thi Ngo Mai,
Nguyen Queen An.
O Su Wen,
Nguyen Truyn Min Tran.
Ong Shi Ping,
Ong Chuo Ning.
Park Yao Ying,
Sarina Palavani.
Pang Yi Her,
Pan Jia Qi.
Pang Yi Swan,
Rich Pang.
Pam Han Yi,
Peng Yi Xuan.
Pun Richard Ka Hui,
Pham Tai Tuong.
Pete Panarith,
Pik Panarasmi.
Pun Chok Yin Matthew,
Virawit Pikatsit.
Chiang Zi Yu,
Hun Tak Meng.
Chiu Yi Yen,
Qing Jia Rui.
Rafiu Irana Binti,
Chu Xiao Tong.
Ganzao Ronath,
Xu Cheng Ming.
Sai Na Ling,
Muhammad Have Ararali.
Si Xiao Man,
Ren Yue Ming.
Shen Chen,
Sabrina.
Su Morris Yi Han,
Vanessa Sastra.
Si Tu Nine,
C. Shanice Singh Yi.
Newman Smith Tawati,
Shang Yong Kang.
So Wing An,
Shi Shao Chun.
Su Jan,
Shu Miat Tui.
Su Susan,
Tikayu Sirivara Wong.
Su Wadi,
So Pitney.
Asha Amalia Sulistio,
Sok Chak Hiang,
San Khong,
Su Fei,
Sun Hoa Cơ,
Su Sandi Ong,
Sun Rojia Yi,
Su Tinza Ang,
Sun Yu Thong,
Angelina Sukarno,
Samantha Sarah Sutiono,
Sun Hong Rui,
Tai Ai Chie,
Sun Jia Wen,
Tan Andrew Hong Ren,
Sun Xue Tong,
Tan Elizabeth Han Yi,
Sun Zehai,
Tan Xing Yuan,
Tan Andre Zhihao,
Tan Yi Ting,
Tan Shaman Si En,
Phoebe Valicia Tendi,
Tan JC Xin Yi,
Ting Yue,
Tan Jing Yi,
Tim Miak Noi,
Tan Yun Ru,
Thomas Adeline Ann,
Albert Tanata,
To Yan Xin,
Teng Natanya Xue Ti,
Tran Trun Truk,
Teo Ching Ping,
Jadidia Van Din Tan,
Tai Queen Nu,
Michelle D. Vendida,
Tin Tan Taso,
Wan Hong Xing,
Tian Wan Shu,
Wan Chen Si,
Tian Ziqi,
Wang Fei,
Tom Zhihen,
Wan Li Chen,
Chuan Tok An,
Wan Run Ching,
Trin Palong Tuan,
Wan Sijia,
Jeanette Vanessa,
Wan Xing Yi,
Wang Chen Xu,
Wan Xing Yi,
Wang Hao Yue,
Wang Yi,
Wang Jieming,
Wang Yihan,
Wang Qianqian,
Wang Yuhan,
Wang Shiqi,
Wan Zhihen,
Wang Tong,
Wen Jiaguan,
Wang Xingyi,
Wen Xing,
Wang Yifan,
Louise Alfian Wibowo,
Wang Yu,
Wong Chok Kai,
Wang Kexing,
Wong Wei King,
Wang Sirui,
Woon Nadia Ui Rin,
Emerald Win Wu,
Wu Jia Yi,
Wang David Tian Eng,
Si Zhenman,
Wu Ziqian,
Xia Xingyi,
Xia Qingyu,
Xiang Kexing,
Xian Zhiqing,
Xie Bingyao,
Xiao Lu Yue,
谢三通、
谢荣佳、
许登格、
熊俊雅、
许兰、
徐少龙、
许天哲、
薛立新、
许义成、
薛子宇、
谢媛媛、
颜如月、
杨一帆、
晏雨欣、
杨波、
杨 Cassandra Ing Lee、
杨帆、
杨金月、
杨门彤、
杨雨欣、
杨思怡、
叶帅、
杨志妍、
尤冠勋、
叶之路、
于建飞、
于兴业、
袁梦瑶、
袁怡妍、
Zarni Ang、
张爱佳、
郑思佳、
翟友豪、
翟玉、
张晨晨、
张博文、
张明、
张敬伟、
张诗涵、
张琪、
张欣、
张欣怡、
张一言、
张义宇、
张一斌、
张子萌、
张子玲、
郑瑞琪、
赵新月、
郑月琴、
任听文、
钟非凡、
Z 李豪、
周晨阳、
周安东、
周广志、
周范慧、
周家静、
周汉博、
周魔彤、
周明、
周思潮、
朱家苑、
朱慧斌、
朱玲、
朱救瑜、
朱毅、
朱新迪、
朱玉酸、
朱以春、
庄园、
朱正亨、
Hing Ines、
Akash Ane Nair.
That concludes the presentation of certificates. We ask you to join us in congratulating all our graduating students.
Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations to all students on graduating. I think you should all be very proud of yourselves. Leaving your family and friends, coming to a different country, different culture to study and live independently at such a young age, I think is an amazing achievement. So you've all done really well. Congratulations to all of you. It gives me great pleasure tonight to announce the winner of the Alison Wehrman Award for Environment Development and Design. This award is very generously gifted by the Wehrman family in memory of Alison. Alison was the first subject leader of Environment Development and Design when Foundation Studies first started up more than 25 years ago, and it was originally called Geography back then. So to be eligible for this award, students in Environment Development and Design actually have to submit an application in which they demonstrate how they've been dedicated to their studies in this subject area, but more significantly, how they've worked towards achieving a sustainable future. Now, this has been a very difficult decision to make because the standard of the applications was very high, and I would like to thank all those students that did submit an application. Now, at this point in time, the colleagues behind me are probably rolling their eyes and saying, Jane always says that. And that's true, I do always say that. It is always a very difficult decision. But it was particularly difficult this time, so difficult, in fact, that we could not choose just one winner. So for the first time ever, we have a shared award and a very highly commended certificate to present. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winners of the award for February Intake 2018 are Piov Sof Vatai and Kyo Pong Visoth. Now, before you come to the stage, just one moment, because I'd like to say a little bit about your applications, if I may. So Visoth, first of all, has contributed in so many ways, particularly since he's been in Australia. I can't believe that he's done all this amazing voluntary work contributing to social justice and also to environmental sustainability. So Visoth has volunteered for Parks Victoria in Braeside. He has worked for conservation volunteers in Adelaide and Queenscliff, so he's seen quite a bit of Australia in that. And he's also done some voluntary work for the Friends of Glenfern Valley Bushland Reserve, which was the organisation that we did our field trip with, but he went back to do more work, and I know they appreciated that. As well as that, he also participated in both Clean Up Australia Day and our Community Planting Day. And I believe Visoth wants to study design, which was not his original choice, I believe. So he's seen the light. Congratulations. And Vatai also has contributed to those same activities, I believe, but I'm also was very impressed with what Vatai has done in her home country of Cambodia, where she did some voluntary work with the Hands of Hope organisation, working with children with a disability. And she also entered with a group of students the Global Entrepreneur Challenge. Now this is really interesting, where her group developed tree power, and I do mean trees, tree power to power street lighting. I want to know more about that. So they were both quite outstanding applications, and congratulations to both of you. So now, Vatai and Visoth, would you like to come forward and get your awards? Thank you. Congratulations. And I also wanted to acknowledge another student who also put in an amazing, exceptional application, and that is Hugh Lijun Timothy. Timothy, I believe, wants to study graphic design, and he has also participated in our activities here at Trinity for sustainability, but also done a lot of work back home in Kuala Lumpur, where he worked was involved in the charity marathons event to support children in poverty, and also worked on a renewable energy training program, a very exceptional application. So congratulations, Timothy. We'd like to present you with a highly commended certificate.
We're almost done. Now you just got to listen to me, I'm afraid. So, glasses. Good afternoon to students, parents, friends, and the college staff. I would like to congratulate all the students for the courage it took to leave your homes and to travel to Melbourne to study here at Trinity College. I also want to inform you that your membership of the Trinity family does not end today. It now continues in a different way and for the rest of your life. As an alumnus or an alumna of this esteemed college, you automatically join a Trinity College alumni network of over 26,800, or if my maths is right, it's now 27,550 alumni from more than 50 countries. As we move into a world that is increasingly interconnected, it is the networks that you established at Trinity that can have a profound influence on your career and future success. By continuing to be in touch with the college and our alumni programs, you will have access to our incredible worldwide network of alumni. Look around you. Seated next to you are the industry leaders of tomorrow, the future leading thinkers, innovators, entrepreneurs, tree people, and business women and men. Foundation Studies alumni have gone on to lead national corporations, head up strategy in government departments, and lead innovation in many different ways and in many different countries. So, as fellow Trinity alumni, you are in great company. In a few months, your Trinity email will no longer be valid. To stay in touch, please make sure we have your personal email address. That way, no matter what university you are at or what country you have travelled to, you can still have access to the opportunities we provide and connection to the Trinity network. After this ceremony, the careers and alumni team will be waiting in the marquee on the bull paddock. Take the opportunity to take photos with your friends and family and with teachers. Upload your photos to Instagram with the hashtag provided and print off your photos at the hashtag printer. Wow. This is a wonderful opportunity to get a few mementos of your time at Trinity. I really do encourage you to stay in touch with our Careers and Alumni Office, who will be rearranging graduation events and can help you with your career development. They provide a range of industry-based workshops, intern, work experience presentations, and alumni networking opportunities. They can assist you as you consider your broad career options by putting you in touch with successful alumni currently working in a variety of fields. This graduation marks an important milestone on your journey to university, and it is a moment where you should reflect and take great pride in what you have achieved. This year has seen you develop your academic and personal skills, as well as connect with your peers and teachers, build strong friendships, participate in many extracurricular activities available at the college, and to connect with the Trinity Network. So now is a good time to reflect and to thank the people who have supported you up until this point, particularly two very important groups of people, your teachers and your parents. These two groups have a profound influence on your education. I want to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our teachers in the Foundation Schools program, whether it be working late marking, organising extracurricular activities, or offering their own time to give students additional feedback. It is because of them that you, our students, can continue to thrive both academically and on a personal level. So please, join me in thanking our teachers, the support staff, and everyone involved for their collective contributions to your education and for ensuring great outcomes for you. Even though they are a long, long way away, I would like to thank your parents and guardians for the sacrifices they made so that you could join us and study here at Trinity College. We at the college are so grateful you have entrusted us with the education of your daughters and sons. I would also like to thank Professor Richard James for his wise words. Finally, there is an old saying that goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. Trinity and its staff have provided the water. And I think you, the Feb main class of 2018 and now Trinity alumni, have drunk deeply. I want to congratulate you all on your work and wish you all the best for your futures. So could you please stand while the academic procession makes its way out of the hall, and then could you have a seat and wait for further instructions from the student services. Thank you. Cue music. I'll take my notes. Thank you.